Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise today to respond to the question from the honorable member, a question about a moment that may define our future, a moment where art meets renewable energy, where culture meets climate action, and where Fiji leads the world with vision and courage. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to first provide context. LANGI stands for the Land Art Generator Initiative, a US-based non-profit organization founded in 2008 by Elizabeth Monian and Robert Ferry. Its mission is simple yet profound: to use public art as a platform for generating renewable energy and water for communities. Since 2010, LANGI has organized international design competitions and community to design projects in cities such as Abu Dhabi, New York, Copenhagen, Santa Monica, Melbourne, and Mannheim. These projects, Mr. Speaker, sir, transform functional infrastructure into cultural landmarks, installations that are both beautiful and productive. Through LANGI, creativity becomes a catalyst for sustainability. Artists, architects, and engineers collaborate to design structures that produce clean energy, harvest potable water, and serve as educational and cultural destinations. These innovations with integrity, arts that works, beauty that sustains. Honorable Speaker, Fiji has made history as the first Pacific Island nation to host the LANGI design competition, with the LANGI 2025 Fiji Exhibition officially launched by the Fiji Arts Council. It is the first of its kind in the Pacific. Mr. Speaker, sir, we can relate to what vision means to us. As it says, without vision, the people perish, as outlined in Proverbs 29:18. Today I present LANGI 2025 in this August House as a vision, one grounded in facts, supported by proven designs and engineered for impact. These installations are not abstract concepts. They are architecturally designed and engineering certified solutions capable of generating clean energy, harvesting potable water, and creating cultural landmarks that will transform communities. Mr. Speaker, LANGI 2025 aligns seamlessly with our National Sustainable Tourism Framework, which calls for tourism that regenerates rather than depletes. Through this initiative, renewable energy infrastructure becomes a cultural asset and attraction that benefits art, technology, and tradition. Equally, the initiative advances the objectives of our National Development Plan, prioritizing renewable energy, water security, and community empowerment. The winning designs, the O and Linga Watubuve, are practical prototypes capable of producing approximately 150 megawatt MWH and 120 MWH of clean energy annually, and harvesting 1.2 million liters and 4.5 million liters of potable water each year, respectively. These are not ideas on paper. They have been engineered for implementation. Mr. Speaker, Maro Village in the Asawa Islands will host the first LANGI installation in the Pacific. This is more than infrastructure, it is empowerment. It means children studying under lights powered by the sun, families drinking water harvested from the sky, and a community thriving because of creativity and technology. Maro will become a national model, proving that small island communities can lead with solutions that are bold, beautiful, and replicable across Fiji. Mr. Speaker, as we return from the 30th conference of the parties to the UNFCCC COP30, adopting LANGI demonstrates that Fiji's climate commitments are not confined to policy. They are visible, measurable, and inspiring. Hosting this global competition signals that small island nations can lead with creativity and conviction. We are setting a benchmark for climate action that is visionary, inclusive, and exportable to the world. Honorable Speaker, the benefits to our tourism industry are profound. Today's travelers seek authentic environmental experiences, and Langi offers Fiji a unique advantage. These installations will become destinations themselves, spaces where visitors learn, reflect, and connect with a story of resilience. They will elevate Fiji's brand as the beating heart of the Blue Pacific, where sustainability is not a slogan, but a lived reality. Furthermore, Langi resonates deeply with the Oceans of Peace initiative and the broader Blue Pacific narrative. It celebrates our oceanic heritage while championing solutions that protect it. It reminds us that peace is not passive, it is built through resilience, innovation, and shared responsibility. As the Pacific proverb says, we are not defined by the waves that break us, but by the canoes we build to sail beyond them. Langi is one such canoe, a vessel of hope, navigating the stormy seas of climate change. Honorable Speaker, through Langi 2025, Fiji will declare to the world that sustainability is not a burden, it is an opportunity. An opportunity to create jobs, attract investment, inspire innovation, and strengthen our cultural identity. It is an opportunity to lead. Today, through initiatives like Langi, we can shape a future where art and science converge, where culture and technology merge together, and where islands stand resilient against the rising tide. Honorable Speaker, Langi 2025 is not just an exhibition. It is a blueprint for a future worthy of our children, worthy of our oceans, and worthy of the name of Fiji. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.